ellas que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas tan digitales. Los roles.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Caleb Smith is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
First pitch, 5-10.
A 1 pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. And even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Now here's the pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Next, it'll be Ketel Marte. Lifetime against this particular arm. An impressive 4 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 49 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped him up. LeCastro is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Adbert Alzolay is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Now the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant's got it, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Next, here is Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s with 19 homers and 43 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Christian Walker. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The average coming in at 266, 13 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 3 pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 18 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That is set. The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So next to hit is Anthony Rizzo. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. Set and the pitch, and he takes ball 1. Bryant, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner on first with 2 away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Alzolay is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's outside.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Stephen Vogt, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Torres hit the bag. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So stepping in is Stephen Vogt, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adbert Alzolay as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now to bat, Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. To first, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in once again is Nicholas Castellanos. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
The pitcher, Caleb Smith.
Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category. Next up, Tim LeCastro, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's inside.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Nick Ambit. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Outside.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. That's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. High in the air out to center field. Marte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's Javier Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next to hit is Anthony Rizzo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Outside, 2-1. Skied down the left field line. Peralta on the move. This is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
First delivery to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Peralta has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Turned on down the line. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Next 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Peralta, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Eduardo Escobar, singled in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in will be Cole Calhoun. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning. Now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Adbert Alzolay. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. very weakly on the ground. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is on the ground over to first, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up. A really impressive blast. At the plate now is Ketel Marte, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
To the plate now, Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. As a look, now the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Peacock is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Peacock.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Stephen Vogt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Miguel Sano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here comes the 1-0. Now Here's a fly ball, well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Ahmed. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch.
0-1.
One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. The 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked out. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting glove.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Ian Happ, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying trying to send him packing for the second time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like
Stephon Crichton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Into the box, Javier Baez bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Ball, down.
That's by him for strike one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch. Rizzo stands at first with 1 out. To third. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd best on the Diamondbacks in that department. So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
At the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Now at the plate, Adbert Alzolay grounded out in his last at-bat.
The pitcher, Adbert.
Wilson Contreras is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Nicholas Castellanos stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And now here is Ketel Marte. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on the way.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set. Here it comes.
1-1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Castellanos at third with 2 away. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Diamondbacks 5. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 43, Dan.
As Drupal Cabrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Cabrera.
Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now the pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LaCastro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front, 7-5. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Chris.
Chris Bryant now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he's going to get there as he starts out the eighth with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bryant, the runner at third with no outs. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Slow little roller to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's 1-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now it'll be JT Realmuto. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. the belt. The pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here comes the 1-2. Line, that's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Dan Winkler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to hit, Ian Happ. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
A little bit of a unique home run in that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping in next, Christian Walker. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Cole Calhoun. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
Two and two to count to Cole Calhoun. Escobar at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yohan Lopez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gleyber Torres. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lopez, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled off. 1-1.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate here is Nicholas Castellanos. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Here's the pitch. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. The next Cub up, Ketel Marte. Grounded out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
29, Jose Leclerc.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Vogt in his career against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Nope, outside.
Grounded to the right. Torres has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in next, Josh Rojas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No, that counts.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
This is skied into short left center. Gallo is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Up next, Tim LeCastro comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Right side. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adbert Alzolay earns win number 7 on the season. Caleb Smith struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight.